I was in the shower and I almost slipped and died and cracked my head open on some Final Destination stuff. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today was garbage. I had a completely garbage day. So I decided, well, why not come here to the internet to complain? Because that's what everybody does, right? So basically, I had a family function today and I got all cute and I dressed up and I looked really good, had my nice little outfit on. But then I'm like, I haven't recorded anything for YouTube in 3 days. And when you don't record anything for YouTube and upload it within 3 days, that's like a whole year. So I'm like, oh man, my 4 subscribers are like dying. They're quaking. I haven't recorded anything. So then I'm like, you know what? I feel like playing video games. Let's record a gameplay. So then I go to record a gameplay. I boot up my laptop, have everything set up, my little setup is done, open OBS, hit start recording. I have the little camera to the side and I'm just like, oh, hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, all happy and carefree. Well, guess what? OBS decided that they wouldn't be able to convert my video, that video I spent 50 minutes recording, into a MP4 file. So basically, I did all that recording for nothing. But then I'm like, you know, it's not the end of the world. Let me be optimistic. So then I go online and I look. And I type in, oh, why is OBS saying they can't process this? Why is it oh, by the way, OBS is the screen recording system. It's a screen recording system for when you want to record gameplay and then you put your little face in the corner and you can record things and you can stream. But for some reason OBS just isn't working for me. It's not doing what I need it to do. So I go and I type in, how do I fix it? Then I spend another 30 minutes trying to look on how to fix my OBS. In conclusion, I have no gameplay. So basically, this isn't the first time that this has happened. For the last 5 days, I've been trying to record gameplay. I did it with my Asian family in The Sims. I did it with my white family in The Sims. And I've tried it with my black family in The Sims, and it just won't let me record my gameplay. So I have no Sims 4 gameplay for you guys. And I'm completely upset because I have me saying all the stuff I need to say, and everything's fine with my first camera, the one that's on my face, but everything's wrong with the gameplay. I can't turn it into an MP4 for some reason. So I have no gameplay for you guys. So I just wasn't going to upload today. I'm like, well, that sucks. I'm not going to do another unpopular opinions because I'm not going to be that kind of YouTuber. Well, I only have one thing I can do. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just go to the function and then I'll come back after that, after I'm fed and I'm fine and I've eaten. And, you know, I'll just record something else, you know. I'll just come back and, you know, I just might record that unpopular opinions and be a basic. But guess what? I get out on the highway. I put gas in my car and I get out on the highway. And let me tell you what happens. Some jerk leaves a piece of metal in the road and me, innocent old me, while it is raining, I go and I accidentally swerve into the metal, just completely swerve right up into the metal, and my tire pops. It just exploded my entire tire. So then after that, guess what happened? I had to go call my insurance. I had to call State Farm, and State Farm was like, oh yeah, we'll send you a tow truck. Thank you, State Farm. I love you, and I really appreciate you, State Farm. But I get to miss the function now. And I'm pissed because my 2 cousins are back, and I had to reschedule so many times because I've been working super hard at my job. I've had to reschedule like 2 to 3 times, and I haven't been able to see my cousins. So, still haven't gotten to see my cousins, and they leave soon, and now my tires pop. So how am I going to go to work next week? I don't know. But that is a series of unfortunate events that is my life. I don't know what's going on. I feel like the universe is punishing me for something I don't know that I did, and I just want to know. I don't know if I need to pray to the universe or ask the universe or call the universe. If anybody knows how to get in touch with the universe, comment below, because I don't know what's going on. It's like every time I try to do something good and try to make a positive move, I keep on getting knocked back, and it's just so annoying. And like, I don't know what move to make that's right. Like, is the universe trying to tell me that doing what I'm doing now isn't a good move? But I'm never leaving YouTube. Just off bat, I'm never leaving YouTube. But I don't know if, like, the universe wants me to do something different, adjust the way I'm doing things. Because I always have, like, a positive attitude, and I try to be optimistic. I mean, I'm a Sagittarius, so I try to keep that positive vibe. But every time I try to go do something for myself or go out and have fun, everything wants to mess up. Oh yeah, and I have food, by the way. My bad. This is going to be a sad mukbang where I get on here and I complain to you guys about everything that's going on in my life. Oh, so right here I have cheesecake. I went to a function last night. My mom drove. This is actually her cheesecake. Thank you, Mom. I really appreciate it. And I have a drink right here. I'm not going to tell y'all what it is because it's illegal for me to be drinking this at my age. But the label is covered, so y'all just gonna have to guess. But it's been one of those days when, you know, you just need a little drinky drink, if you know what I'm saying. Woo! It's been a really tough day. So I'm just struggling. I almost fell in the shower today, too. Like, I was in the shower, and I almost slipped and died and cracked my head open on some Final Destination stuff. And I'm like, wow, somebody is really trying to kill me. But I guess they decided that since I grabbed onto the shower curtain and saved myself from busting my head open, that they're going to have to, like, take a different angle. So they just popped my tire instead. But, like, there's a story in the Bible, and I consider myself to be a religious person, but, sometimes I fall a little short. Y'all know what I'm saying? Of, like, the Holy Spirit or something like that. But I consider myself to be a religious person, and there's a story in the Bible about this man named Job. And God was testing him, and he was like, Job, so I'm going to put you through all this trash and garbage, but I want to see if you'll, like, remain a good person and you'll remain faithful. So he just, like, is it Job? Or is it, it's not Moses. I know it's not Moses. It's Job. It's Job. And so Job is like, oh, okay. And so, like, his wife dies, all his kids die, he's poor, or something like that. Does his wife die? All his kids die, something like that. He just gets put through all this drama. I know the kids die. I'm not really sure how the story goes. But Job just goes through it. Like, anything bad that could happen, does happen. I love cheesecake. And this cheesecake has frosting, and it's been in the fridge for a day. So he puts Job through all this drama, and then Job's like, what? And he's all down on himself. Like, Job feels bad, but Job doesn't betray God because he knows how to stay true and how to stay faithful. And, oh yeah, and Satan was like, yeah, he's going to betray you, but he doesn't do it. This was Satan. He was trying to get that to happen, but it doesn't even happen. And that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm being tested to see if I'll snap. Because my bank account on flat, and being a stripper looks really good right now. But I'm being tested. I know I'm being tested by whoever, the universe, the elements, earth, wind, air, fire, whatever. I'm being tested. So I know that I'm going to have to like keep my head up and keep it pushing and stay true, because it has been a really, really rough year. It has been a really rough year for me. Like 2019, I was like, oh, you know how every year everybody starts out and they're like, 2019 is going to be my year. Everything's going to be great. And then they get a month into the year, or they get a month into whatever year it is, and they're like, oh, yeah, this is actually garbage. And I'm like, yeah, it really be like that. Where you think everything's going to be perfect, but then everything that goes wrong everything that could go wrong could possibly go wrong. But I mean, like, at least I'm not dying. I mean, I hope I'm not dying. I don't know. I can't afford to go to the doctor. So I hope I'm not dying. But the thing about being down on yourself is being down on yourself or feeling down really helps you count your blessings. So while I was waiting in the car for my tow truck to come pick me up and help me with my tire, I had just thought about all the good things that I have going on. And then that really helps you get past the bad that you're going through when you think about all the stuff that you do have and all the opportunities that you can benefit from, and the fact that you're not 6 feet under. And that's something that's like really hard for me to do sometimes, because I do find myself to be optimistic, but the older I get, the less optimism I have. And on top of that, it's the less patience I have too. So like when things go wrong, I just be ready to snap. But then I gotta remind myself that situations don't last forever. It's not gonna always be like that. The thing about life is it changes so fast and so easily that one day you could be sad, you can be poor, you could be going through some kind of illness, things like that, and then the next day, it's just everything's perfectly fine. Everything is good. And that's what's so great about change, is that might not always be positive, but the positive will come. So no matter what, there's gonna be something good that comes around the corner after the bad. Because you can't have rain without the sun, That reminds me of that Naked Brothers band song. If you make it through the rain, then you can make it through the sun. Oh, wait. Or maybe it's flipped. I don't know. I forgot the lyrics. But it was just saying that if you make it through the bad times, you can get through the good times too, and you'll get to the good times, and it'll be great. But yeah, it's been tough. It's been a really tough year. There have been a lot of things that have happened this year that, like, I don't even know how I got through. There's some things I don't even want to bring up on camera. It's just like, ugh. I feel like this year I really got a lesson in self-esteem and what it means to be your own biggest fan. And that was really important to me. And that was something I definitely needed, because at the beginning of this year, I was really, really broken. But as time has went on, I have worked on trying to get through the bad times to get to the good times. And even sitting here talking about this, because when I got on this video, I was like so pissed. But just sitting here talking about it, I'm like feeling better. Because then I always look back to where I was at the beginning of the year, and I'm like, ooh, I'm glad I'm still not in that mindset. That mindset where you're like, that mindset where you just feel like you have to settle for less than, and the least that anyone will offer you. And that's what mindset I was in, and I'm glad I'm not in that mindset anymore, because it has had a lot of positive effects on my life. Self-esteem is literally one of the most important things that you can have. Self-esteem will keep you out of a lot of trouble. Self-esteem it'll keep you out of bad relationships. It'll keep you out of prison. It'll keep you out of What else will it keep you? It'll keep you out of the hospital, really. It'll really just keep you out of the hospital, which is crazy. But self-esteem helps a lot because, and see, this is the thing. I always felt bad to say, oh, I'm better than that, because it felt like cocky, but it's really not cocky at all. You gotta realize that some situations, because, you know, people will always sell you short, and that's what pisses me off. People will always think that what they offer you is the best thing when they know that they're not offering you anything. Whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, whether it's an opportunity, whatever it is, whether it's a partnership, a business partnership, people will always try to offer you the least amount they possibly can. And so, really, self-esteem is having to go and having to say, no, I'm better than that. I know what I deserve. I deserve a little bit better than that. And that was something that I had to realize this year. That I may not be perfect, and I may not be the best person out here, and I do have a lot to work on, but a situation that I was in and what they were offering me, I realized I was way, way better than that situation. And then when I really sat back and looked at the situation and brought it to their attention, they still tried to act like I was being extra or I have way too many rules. And I was like, no, I know how I want to be treated, and it's not like that. So I just had to let that whole thing go. And I feel so much better now. And so when I look back on that, and I look back on the growth to where I am now, it's just like, it is so much better. But, yeah, I've been struggling because I really feel like I've been putting out good content, but there was a few things I was struggling with. One, it was the whole makeup thing. So if you guys don't know, I don't think I've talked about this, and I'm actually going to do a video on this one day when I do have a little bit more followers, because right now I only have 4 subscribers, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to waste a whole video on this if, like, not that many people are going to see it, but I do have hyperpigmentation on my face. So I was really struggling and worried about how I looked when I do my thumbnails and when I put up videos. Right now I don't have makeup on, and you can see the hyperpigmentation on my face. And then I just had to remind myself that no matter what I look like when I get on these videos, I still am gonna, it matters what I say. It doesn't matter how I look. It matters what I say in these videos and the topics I talk about in the content, not the way my face looks. So that's something I had to remind myself. And then I had to remind myself to be confident and not to worry about what other people think, because that really gets at me sometimes. It eats at me, because especially like growing up, I was really self-conscious about it. And I started wearing makeup when I was pretty young. I think it was like 7th grade in middle school, where a lot of girls weren't wearing makeup at all. And I started wearing makeup like super, super young. No girls in my grade were wearing makeup. And I just felt really insecure about it. But as I get older, it's gotten a little bit different to where I don't feel as insecure as I did, but it still kind of bothers me sometimes. So I wasn't going to get on YouTube looking like that. But today, it's just been one of those days. It's just been one of those days where I'm like, you know what? I really don't even care anymore. It's whatever. I'm just going to put out what I want, what I would want to see on YouTube. Just a natural, a chill, laid back, sit down video. And then, I don't know, I have some really good ideas for future uploads, but sometimes I'm worried about, one, the execution, and then just like the quality of my content. Because I really love my thumbnails, but then I feel like sometimes my videos are kind of annoying, or I kind of don't like actually what I talk about in my videos. I feel like they can be kind of boring sometimes. So I'm worried about making sure I spice it up too. And so that's one thing that I gotta work on. or I gotta figure out how to execute or something like that to make sure that my videos are good. But yeah, I was gonna try to upload every single day this week, but that's just not gonna work out. Not on my schedule. I don't know what I was thinking. That's crazy. I don't know how people upload every single day, because it takes me a while to edit, because I have like really high expectations for my content. I know a lot of people just don't care. As long as you've got like the editing, I want the editing to be on point. I want what I talk about to be on point. I just want everything to be on point. But it's kind of stressing me out to do that. I feel like nobody should reach for perfection. They should reach for good quality though, like quality, but not perfection. I mean, there's no way I can perfect these videos. But taking this 3-day break has honestly been really interesting. Like, I really missed it. Like, I really missed picking up the camera and talking and chilling with y'all who watch, because I don't have that many followers right now or that many subscribers. But I really miss just being in front of the camera. It feels so good. That's why I think a lot of more people should have a YouTube channel. You know, I know they say everybody can be a YouTuber, or everybody can do YouTube, not even be a YouTuber, but it's really fun. It honestly is fun. The editing is fun. It's hard, but it's fun. Showing y'all my world is really fun. I really like it. Yeah. Anyways, back to this car situation. So, I really don't know what I'm going to do about my car. I'm not going to buy a new car, but I got to figure out how to, like, budget. Oh, that's another thing. Adulting is hard. I drew up a budget, and, like, it was negative. Like, it was, like, $100 in the negative, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. So either I'm spending too much on, like, personal items or something like that, because these bills are hitting pretty hard. And then it seems like every time I look around, I've got another problem with my car. And I'm just like, ooh, that's too much. Oh, and then this really nice guy hit me up on Instagram. Not like that, though, but, like, he hit me up and he was like, thank you for following my account, because he posts, like, interesting stuff. It's, like, positive messages and stuff like that. And so I followed his account, and he was like, oh yeah, I want you to talk to me, and we can, like, talk about what your future looks like. I don't know, he was really nice, but, you know, you gotta be careful with that. Those kind of, like, online strangers, because I'm not trying to get kidnapped or anything. I mean, I'm not a kid. Wait. I don't think you have to be a kid to be kidnapped, but I'm not trying to get kidnapped or anything. But he seemed really nice, and he was like, oh yeah, we could just talk, and I could try to help you build your future. And I've always wanted a mentor. I feel like I should get him to be my mentor. He's really smart. I definitely want a mentor. So that's another thing I think I'm going to do, is get a mentor. You know what? I'm going to wrap this video up here. Thank you all for watching. I just came out here to complain, but actually, now that I've complained for a little bit, I actually feel really good about myself. It's funny how that works, isn't it? Well, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. So let me know if you like this video style where I do another sad mukbang, because there's never any food in my house. Links in the description will contain my social media. Have a blessed day.